Okay. Hello, YouTube. My name is Karina. I'm the host of this immersion today of the Talk in English Tech Talks. And today we talk about the challenges of technology for elderly. So, so I'm happy to be here. So, to the class, because I love to speak in English, study English. So, I'm not teacher. I'm a student, so I'm a host and leader to conduct this group, this conversation. So we start this. I think that this topic is so important the days. We have a lot of technologies, but I think that we have a person that is not included in this technology. So guys, okay, let's start it. So, Bruna, can you start?
Yes.
Can you read the first question?
All right.
Yeah.
How does age affect a person's ability to learning and using new technology? Well, I think the age is sometimes a problem because I don't know. I think the person don't use it a lot when you early. Because, for example, the people retired. Sometimes it's difficult to return to use the computer, and the technology is about this, and you need to do for work, and you retired, and the person retired, he only stopped to work, and the other technology use the other technology, and I think it's very necessary to use constantly the technology to know, to understand very well, because like for us young, I consider me myself young, yes, young person, no?
Yes,
You are.
Sometimes it's difficult to acompanhar, to
follow
the technology, the development, no? Like I said in the other room, it's a pleasure stay here because with Fernanda, Humberto, I think you too is work about the technology, no? And I work only administration, like area administration, so it's different. I needed to follow the technology, but for you all, I think it's more hard because it's necessary for your work, no? For me, only the TI said for me, we change this and this in your computer, and the for okay, I need what you want to do, the difference. It's okay. I said I follow the step by step. It's okay. It's easy for me, but for my mother, she's retired. It's difficult to think about this.
Yeah. And about you, Bruna? Oh, sorry, Maria Fernanda.
Okay. I share the same opinion about you are not using the technology, so you can learning and understand, because you are not using daily that thing. And for example, now a lot of earlier people have a smartphone. And they know a little how to use that, because they need to use that to call to their family and watch some TV. My grandmother, she watched TV on her phone and this stuff. So they needed to learn, and they also had that problem that they how can I explain that they needed to change completely what technology they are using daily, because we grow with this evolution, but they already grow, and suddenly they needed to change completely what they need to use to work and communicate with the other person, and this is very terrible for them. and we forgot completely to teach this thing and share the knowledge. I hated when the smartphone became to be common, and my cousin told to my grandmother that, oh, you this is very difficult, you never will learn this, and this not help anyone to learn anything, because they start to think that it's difficult and they will never learn, and so I will never start to learn this because I will never can do this. This is very terrible. It's not good to tell anyone this. And I think it's that. And you,
Yeah.
Humberto?
Okay, I think like you, because they don't use it a lot, like me or we. I think that is more difficult for them because they learn many things about during the life. I think that some things change every time, and they don't use it so much. That is more difficult for them because they don't use.
Yeah, I think that the technology came in the lives came into the lives because of today's is orderly. You know, when the technology appeared, the seniors were already adults, and I think that, for example, my mom, and my father, when I was the youngest, didn't have this technology, only paper, you know. And when appear technology is so difficult, and I think that because when come in the lives were orderly, were seniors, yes, I think that's difficult. I think that when we was early in the future, because we will old in the future, I think that we have difficulties to learn something. I believe it that. Yes. So guys, the second questions. Humberto, can you read the second questions?
Okay, what are some common challenges that seniors face when using technology? I think it's the speed with which the things change. It's so fast, and I think this bigger problem for them.
Yes. I think that the main difficulties found in the study are associated with the interface of technology devices such as smartphone is difficult. You know, the interface is difficult. I think that we have a lot of resources, we have a lot of buttons, and I think that's the main difficult, because my parents was 18 is 18 too and 88, and I observed my parents using the smartphone, a lot of buttons. The interface is difficult. I think that's the main challenge for my parents is that. Yes. And Bruno?
Well, I think the other challenge is about they don't know what's happened for back to the screen. For example, I think it's difficult for my mom and my mother, my father, because they don't believe that it's happened, and why sometimes it's difficult. For example, my mother don't have a app of the bank, for example, because he are free about the fear to afraid about this.
Mhm.
Because I don't know if my money stay here in there. For
Mhm.
example, I think it's a challenge. And the other side too, I think the other challenge is, for example, to buy something for the internet, because I don't know, it's a fake news, sometimes fake sites. It's difficult for them to research if it's a trust site, for example. I think a challenge for my parents, for example.
Yeah, yeah. And about you, Fernanda?
Oh, I share the same opinion, and I also think about they needed to change what they do, using other things, and they don't understand these new things, and they also think, oh, I already did this in this way with paper or whatever. And why I need to press some buttons, or change the way that I do this? Why? They don't understand this, and also they don't understand how this thing work, and maybe because we are not sharing correct the the knowledge. There's a lot of channels on YouTube or this stuff, but we are not sharing with the people that really know, really needed to know how the things work. So if we teach these people correct, they start to buy on the correct website, or share a real post, real news on the social network, and start to believe on things that's not real. I think this.
Yeah, yes, I agree with you. It's difficult too, because we have these, for me, I'm skills and ability with doing something in the past with the paper, and but the technology is different. It's not the same. Yes, that's it. It's difficult. Yes, to compare. I think that only compare on how the work in the paper, not technology, and the technology is difficult. I think that Bruna says the okay, you can go to the screen, but you come back. Okay, they'll come back. And I think these interactions with the app in the resources, I think that's difficult, because in the paper we didn't have okay, you go this paper and come back. It's different. Yes.
Yes, in the past too, they work in the same thing a long time,
Yes, the
and they
same process.
never change. For example, now all the time your work change. I think it's difficult to understand this.
Yeah.
That's necessary
Yeah.
to all the time to study about the technology.
Yeah.
Even if you don't the area, you not the area about the technology, it's necessary to study, understand a lot about this. I think that's it. And the other, like you said about the button. For example, I had a iPhone. I think it's a good device, but I think it's a lot of technology for me, but because I don't use all that
Yeah.
the iPhone
Application.
offered for me. For example, oh my gosh, I don't know why I have this, because I don't use a lot of money for nothing for me. For me,
Yeah.
it's only necessary to call, to send message, to see the social media, maybe, and the other take a photo. Only this. But for my son, it's very useful. This iPhone, for example. That's it.
Guys, I remember now the telephone. Do you know Oba box phone? No? It's a mobile phone, so the interface, the buttons is huge. It's big. For example, you have contact, square, big square. Contact, WhatsApp, I think that Instagram, I think that 4 or 6 icons, big icons. The letter is big, but only these 6. I think that you can set in this mobile, but Oba Box is a mobile phone only for elderly. Yes, Oba Box.
I think
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
excellent, no? Because
Yes.
it's only necessary for them. I think
Yeah.
it's not down then the
Yeah.
the clever, the smart, but sometimes it's necessary. It's very fast. I think
Yeah.
so good
Af-
idea.
Yes.
After you go to the Google and write Oba Box mobile phone, oh, for elderly is idosos. I think it's
Yes.
so nice. It's so nice.
My daughter last weekend she take the cell phone, old cell phone's grandfather, and they question Bibizo. They she say for my grandfather Bibizo, and how do you see YouTube here, because the screen is small and have many buttons. She don't understand how do you see YouTube here. I don't can.
Awesome. Oh, so funny. It's awesome
Uh,
to learn from my, in the past, I think, yes, 10 years ago or 8 years ago, I have a small school because I was a technology company, and I was teaching for computer for elderly. And so difficult because I needed to teach him to use the mouse, is difficult. It's not easy. So when I finished the class, I was so tired. I think 2 hours of a class to teaching Word, Excel, PowerPoint, yes, and send mail, receive a mail, something like that. I think 10 years ago, because I see that it's a good business and you can make money teaching computer or elderly. But it was good. But it was good experience for me. It was good experience. Okay,
This
guys.
is funny because you need to teach how to use the mouse, and the
Yes.
mouse is so natural for us.
No, no natural for
For,
elderly,
yeah,
because
and
it is, yes, the arrow to touch something. I needed to take the hand with the elderly, and okay, go down, up, down, left, right. I needed to teach him to this movement. The main difficult was moving to teach the movement, because I think not only, I think that today we have a smartphone, but the time when I was teaching, I think that we didn't have a smartphone, only desktop. And and so difficult. Today is more easy because we have touch with the finger. But the past, no, the mouse was difficult to do this movement, up, down, left, right. It's difficult. I have this experience in technology field.
Fernanda said it's natural because she is younger, no?
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yes, I don't know when
It's
when
very
I
simple for us. I think that's
to
it.
use the mouse.
Yes. It's
I don't
difficult.
know. Maybe I already born use the mouse.
Yes, because we born and use the mouse. But these people don't born and use the mouse. It's difficult. But we have other elderly that I learn fast, and other learn more slowly. Yes, yes. But it's so funny. It was a good experience that I have in the past. So guys, move on for the third questions. Bruna, Fernanda, can you read?
Yes. How can seniors overcome this challenge and learn to use new technology? Oh, we are talking a little about that.
Mm-hmm.
I I think that they need help. They will need help because there's a lot of knowledge now in the internet or the world in general, like physical schools or this stuff, but they need help to know where it is the good place to learn or what they need to learn, because there's a lot of things to learn, so it's difficult to know where you will where it is the beginning of the knowledge in this big sea of knowledge, ocean of knowledge. So I think that is so difficult because people, there's different time to learn things. So we can't compare. Oh, normally senior people don't learn new things because their brain is not fast to this stuff. This is not good.
Yeah.
And we need to start to think, no, they are people and they need to continue to exercise their brains and learn things, because there's a lot of things to learn.
Yeah.
And this.
Bruna, what do you think about how to overcome this challenge?
I think for them overcome, it's necessary to use a lot. Only and the lose fear, because every time, yeah, because if you learn and in the first moment they understand how to use this, but don't put it in practice. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not it's impossible to use the technology. It's necessary to use all the time. I think that's it, because but it don't have I think sometimes the senior don't have goals to use the internet sometimes. Because, for example, we need to use, because I want to read the social medium. I used to work, but if the people retired, it's okay. But why I want to use the technology only to use the Oba box that you said? It's simple. It's possible to send sometimes the message, a call, and only this. Maybe but it's only understand and learning only this button. It's for me. So it's necessary to use a lot all the time. For example, speaking English, necessary to put practice, no?
Yes.
Because if you don't put in practice, you don't speak.
Yeah.
You don't need to speak. That's it.
Yes, I totally agree with you. And about you, Humberto? Great. Thank you very much.
Yes, I think they need to want first, because because my grandmother she talks for me. My son, how I call with video.
Mm.
I go with, okay, grandma, that's it, okay. My grandfather, no. My grandfather, that's see this. This is boring. I don't want. You can call with video. He don't want. He want to see me. He comes here. They don't want technology. Don't like technology. But my grandmother like, and keep calm with them. I have much calm with my grandmother.
Yeah.
I teach her, and
Yeah.
that's it. First, they want, and second, we want to teach them.
Yes, yes. I think that to overcome these challenges, I said for my mom, you need to must believe that you're capable of learning this. It's difficult, yes. It's not easy. Technology not easy, but think that in your mind that you can learn. I think that the first thing, and other, I think that the patient with your family and friends, because if you have not patience to teach, on the, you think brave, you are brave because your grandmother and didn't learning the first time that you teach. I think that they will give up to teach. I think the patient is so important. The patient with the family and the friends to teach for these guys. Yeah. So guys, move on for the, I think as okay, the four questions. The 4 questions, yes. Let me see who is want to start the question.
I can.
Okay.
What are some strategies for design technology that you are more accessible and user-friendly for senior? Well, I not the technology area, but I think like you said about the Oba box. I think it's so good, but I don't know. I think it's maybe you and Maria Fernanda, Humberto said me about the strategy.
Okay, thank you very much.
What do you think about, Fernanda?
I was thinking about what said about that there's a lot of options. You have a smartphone and you can do a lot of things there. So it will be better to have light apps like only with the essential functions. Like now, I download a new app for call because I want to know who is calling me, because there's a lot of market people call to me and I hate this, and I download other app to know who is calling to me. And this is not essential. This app, there's a lot of functions, a lot of menus, a lot of small screens there. So this is not a good, friendly, and accessible app for senior people. So have small apps with only essential things will be better. Other example is Instagram or social media in general.
Mm.
Every time there's a new update and a new feature,
Mm.
and other people don't know how to use that. We don't know how to use this new feature, like these small stats on Instagram.
Yeah.
So early people want to use Instagram to follow their families or to follow, I don't know, other
Yeah.
people, and only see the photos and follow what the people are doing. My therapist is early, and she told me that, oh, you need to put more photos on your Instagram because your family, like your grandmother, because I am a grandmother. She told me, want to know what are you doing, and follow your life and this stuff, because before we shared the physical photos, and now we need to share the digital photos. So this is the people need to create simple apps.
Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you about the interface about the social medias on the change, you know. I think that Instagram change, I don't know, but we have
Mhm.
in the up in now you created the post. I think that before was in the down,
Yes, in the
in the
middle.
in the bottom, and I think that's it's I work with technology. Sometimes I confuse imagining with a senior. It's difficult. Yes, I agree with you.
Yes, this new feature is not accessible for us. Imagining for them is very difficult.
Yes, yes, yes. Totally agree. Totally agree. And
Maybe
about
some strategies say to do the app close the senior people, no? Because what you need for this?
yeah,
It's only, I think it's sometimes it's a good idea, you know? What you want to do or what you want to put in your cell phone, what is
yeah,
necessary for you?
yeah,
Because I think it's more interesting.
yeah, yeah,
And they are not be listening, and the word is being more senior, that there's more
yeah,
senior people in the world than before, and in the future everyone will be senior, like Karina said, and will be the majority in the world.
yeah.
So they need to start to think about that.
Yes, only to finish it, to Umberto start saying, only to, because add something that you said, Fernanda. The market need to see that is a large portion of economically, you know, the seniors have stably financial, and we who have purchasing power to buy something, to use and to buy. I think the market need to see this, you know, I think. Yes. Humberto.
Okay, I think like you, I think it could have two mods,
Mm-hmm.
easily user, expert user, I don't know.
Yeah.
And they are, I don't know, two mods or one mod easily for old peoples, or I think that's it. In font size. Font size, my grandmother see
Mm.
the cell phone because the app is small, the letters. I think that's it.
Yes. 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 So guys, let's start with the sixth question. I will read. What are some examples of technologies that are particularly beneficial for seniors? Um, I think that sites and social media, because for example, I can interact with the family, see the photos. I think I have more instructions for them. I think the other thing to practice your memory was a game, virtual gaming. I think this app, I think chess is, I think I will try to teach my father chess, memory game, you know, drag and drop a memory game, this app. I think that crossword puzzle, I think the other app that can benefit the seniors. And I think that we have the app manage medicine to senior. Don't forget the time and the medicine that we need to take. You know, I think to create a diary. I think this app, I think there are other apps, but I think this app can, I think that family or on the, how can I say, the workers that the employee that work with the seniors can help with manage this, can benefit the seniors. Yes, I think. And about you, Fernanda, what technology do you think that benefits the seniors?
Oh, this app that you said is very good. I use this app for medicine. Helped me a
Yes.
lot because I take a lot of medicine every day, and this helped me. So I imagine the other people use this. I shared this app to everyone. It's very good. This example that you told about the games, I was thinking about that because before and now they continue to be selling there's that papers, revistinhas, I forgot the word, you can buy, and there's
Yes.
crosswords and sudoku and things to paint and this stuff. And now we have apps, but for some people there's not the same experience.
Yeah.
But so maybe we start to trying another device like tablet. Maybe will be give a better sensation, because a smartphone sometimes there is not a big screen, so it's not good to game this, to play these games.
Yeah, good. Bruna.
Well, I think you and Fernanda said about any apps. The games, I think it's so good, and special because, for example, when you together after the lunch, everybody, young person, take your cell phone and to do anything else, for example, social media and the other things. And the senior, and the senior only took for this or look for this or what. And what I do now, because nobody speak, talk with me, and it's a problem, no? And the game, it's a great opportunity to pass to spend your time where you hold in the appointment, esperar, you stay in there for appointment. I think it's a good app. That's it. And you?
Good.
I agree with you. I added the WhatsApp because my grandmother's house, the signal cell phone is weak, but she have internet, and I can call her. App games is very useful too.
Yes.
Alarm, because she take a lot of medicine sometimes, and alarm is very useful too.
Yes, totally agree. WhatsApp. I think that the seniors. I think that WhatsApp. It's so useful and easy to use compared to other apps for seniors, because the screen, the interface is simple, it's easy, because as on a conversation, my mom have so difficult to touch in the keyboard, but I teach for her to touch the microphone and talk something, and so learn so fast. And my mom are 82 and never interactive computer, but talking in the microphone, talking, it's so easy. It's so easy for her. Yes, but WhatsApp is useful and easy compared. I agree. Totally agree with you. Yes. So
Yeah.
guys. Yes. Okay.
Sorry, I will talk about this stuff, this microphone stuff, because my brother has 7 years, and they don't know how to write in the keyboard, but they use the microphone to talk to the keyboard and write the word in the game, because he play Minecraft, and they need to write like apple or machadinho, this stuff, and they start to talk with the keyboard, and the keyboard write for he, and he can play Minecraft. It's very funny.
Yeah. My
Very
my
smart.
daughter, yes, my daughter to do they she have a cell phone, when she go to grandparents, she send me audio or emotion. Is very useful for young people too.
Yeah, so nice. Yeah, so nice. I think that some technology created, but for example, record voice and typing, that the technology that Francês helped me when I was in the meeting with native speakers, and I think that I can understand not all the things, but the native speaker writing for me what he say. So help me. Yes, and help others peoples with your skills and abilities. Yes. So guys, I think that we finished our immersion today. So hold on, that I will, Luis and Nathaniel, come back to my room. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, Nathaniel. One moment. What happened here?
Oh, but let's be honest, it's very difficult to learning for the senior people, no?
It's difficult.
Keep calm all the time, because I think one strategy that I follow for my mother and my father is give opportunity to they do the step by step. Only said for click here and here, because if you do for them, sorry, they don't learn nothing. It's hard, it is for me.
Yes. Okay, come back, Luis and Nathaniel. Here? Okay. Yes. So now I'm visibility. I forget to create the rooms, Is my difficult today? Yes, my difficult today. Everybody have difficult. Okay, no problem. Hi, Luis. Nathaniel. How was the conversation? Was good?
Yes, it was very good conversation. We talk a lot.
Yes, yes. So, can you explain more, for example, what are some example of technologies that are particularly beneficial for seniors? The 60 questions. What technology that you think is useful for seniors, Luis?
Wow. I try to teach my mother on how to use a voice, how to make a voice shop list. And just simple say, ok, Google, adicionar some product. Oh, I spoke on Portuguese, sorry, but okay, Google, add some product, add some rice on the shop list, please. And Google, okay, rice was added to your shop list. I try to teach him on how to use because I would like to not forget because I would like to not forget anything.
Great teaching your mother. So easy, yes. It's a
Yes.
great idea, great idea.
Yes, yes.
And Nathaniel, how can seniors can overcome this challenge and learn to use new technology? What do you think about?
Oh, that was one thing Luis and I talk about. My mother also uses voice commands to Google to buy and search for things. Yeah,
Really?
use normally. It's the it's a very strategic for to buy the things. I believe the technology it's more present for all. Okay, for all.
Yeah.
For all.
Yes. So
It's more accessible. Okay.
accessible, yeah, more accessible for everyone. Yes, and I think these resources for voice command is more easy for seniors to use. Yes. So
it's
so
very
nice.
good.
Yes. So to overcome this, Louise and Nathaniel is teaching your mother and parents or grandmother to use these technologies. I think this help the seniors to overcome this difficult to use the technology. Yes, patient in teaching our family, our parents. Yes, I believe that. So guys, so nice this topic. I like this because I have parents who's so older, and I think everybody have someone in your family. And yes, so guys, in the chat I have this survey that you can feedback if you're good, if you're not good, or have suggestions, because every Friday I'm here to talk on technology, English Tech Talks, and some suggestions for me help me to create other topics, other questions. Okay, so thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you the next Friday. Have a nice weekend. Relax, enjoy it with your family.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
nice
you so
day,
much,
everybody.
y'all.
Thank you.
See
Bye bye.